Hello everybody, so it's another day of Vlogmas. Today I'm actually going to do some serious baking. So far today I went shopping for said food. Look at all my food. We're also currently doing laundry, so if you see my unmentionables hanging about, that's why. I'm not going to move anything for your benefit, so shock, awe, girl wears underwear. We went to the gym as well, which is why I'm so vaguely dressed for the gym. Halfway through this video, you may see me change clothes. I'm going to get started on the baking now, and then once everything's in the oven, I'm going to shower. I have my laptop out. We're going to open this up and get started. As you can see, the reason why I have my laptop out is because I'm making 4 recipes. Who asked you? 4 recipes, and they're family recipes. And before my in-laws moved, we scanned everything, at least anything that was important. All right, I think I want to get started on the cookies first. Then probably might move things along faster. Probably gonna move this camera a lot because I don't know what I'm doing necessarily. So we're gonna start on the oatmeal cookies. I'm probably would like a bowl. I don't think I have a bowl big enough, but we'll make it work. We're gonna start off with the sugar here. Wait. See that I'm gonna make a mess already. There's someone rummaging in my kitchen. Get out!
Oh, no.
Get out of my kitchen!
Oh, okay, bye. I just wanted a snack, but okay, bye.
You can have a snack. I won't starve you.
I don't want peanuts.
You want peanuts?
I just wanted some peanuts, that's all.
That's all.
It's all.
You want a drink here before you?
Yeah, I'll grab one.
Grab one.
Hi, Internet.
Hi, Internet. They say hello back.
Oh, that's nice.
That's real nice.
That's nice. That's very polite.
So, 1 cup sugar. Oh! Well then, exactly what I wanted to happen. See, you did this.
I'm gonna take my peanuts and go home.
You did this.
I'm gonna take my peanuts and go home.
You did this.
Yeah, okay.
You couldn't see what happened, but basically, that happened. And, that happened. This is a better angle, I can't even tell. Probably, who knows. 1/2 cup of the shortening. Okay. Well, be that way. Okay, so now, the fun parts. Alright, so this is 2 to 3 tablespoons of this stuff, right? It is baking powder. This is the soda. See, I'm already messing up. So that's the soda. Baking powder. It says 2 or 3 of these. Do I want to err on the side of caution or not? I don't even know what would be cautious. Is it 2? I washed my hands, so don't get mad at me. Do I want to do a half one? Just it says 2 or 3, so just cut it down the middle and do 2 1/2. I have no idea. Go find out together what happens. And we got oatmeal. I didn't actually have to buy this since I already had it. I'm pretty sure I bought this in the summer because that's when we did Booktubeathon, and I was supposed to cook something for one of the challenges, I think. And it was like, you know what? I don't know what I have in my kitchen. And I had oatmeal. That's how old this oatmeal is. But shh, it'll be fine. Should be fine. When is the expiration date, by the way? If used by 1 more month, still good. We add the fun stuff. I'm pretty sure when my mother-in-law makes these, she only adds the raisins, not the chocolate chips. But I like a mix of the 2. This recipe card that I have on my computer says you add both the chocolate chips and the raisins. Just my luck, it gives that option. Or like the chocolate or the raisins. Like I said, we'll find out together if these are truly a monstrosity. Oh, I don't want this exploding in my face, people. Oh! Just say I didn't want this exploding in my face. Just put it back. These are my cookies, so if you don't like it, you ain't eating them. The recipe doesn't say how big to actually roll these, so hopefully I'm not doing them too big. Like, I'm doing them roughly the size of ping pong balls. That's usually how big, like, recipes call for them, but we'll find out. like I said, we're gonna find out if these are monstrosities. Only fit for the island of misfit toys. Cook time. There we go. We'll do 10 minutes for now and we'll see how they turn out. They might need a little bit extra time, but I'd rather ease into it and then burn them right out. Because the recipe calls for like 10 to 15 minutes, so we'll try 10 and then we'll take a look at them. These are pretty done. I'm gonna get my husband's opinion on it. Jack?
I would say the right are done, maybe a little bit longer on the left.
Okay, I thought so too.
Those look spot on though.
I just need a place for these. Cool. Okay, so I now have all the oatmeal cookies out, and now I'm going to put the peanut butter cookies in. I had to bump up the temp. It's now 375, not 350. And I'm supposed to roll them into the size of walnuts, not ping pong balls. And then while they're on the cookie sheet, I'm supposed to press with a fork that's been dipped in flour. Something tells me that's still a little too big. I have to say, I'm tempted to just straight up eat the batter as is. That's what they look like, if you can see. All right, so this is 10 to 13 minutes. We'll start off again at 10 just to see how they do, because these are definitely cookies that I love, not just my husband. So we're gonna make sure that they survive the trip. Alrighty, so now that the cookies are in the oven and we're waiting for that, we're gonna get started on the cranberry bread. Alright, how we doing in here? Ooh, they look real nice in there. I need your opinion again.
Do I get to eat?
Not yet. Say a few more minutes.
Yeah, but only a couple. Like, I wouldn't go too much longer on those.
Okay. You can have those. Those are done.
Okay. I just don't know if we're making any gift packages or anything.
No, these are ours.
We got ours?
These are ours.
We should maybe save some for Christmas.
I guess. Alright, so I already beat the mixture because I was actually really terrified that boiled water was going to cook the egg since I didn't beat the egg first. Because the recipe says 1 egg beaten. So I think I was supposed to beat the egg first and then stick it in there. But I did not do that. Now for the cranberries. Ooh, that was a fast couple minutes. Yeah, they're pretty much done at this point. I know, I hear you, friend. There's my man. It's quite obvious that I am not a very organized cook. Or baker, or whatever you want to call this. Put them in little tins and bake at 300, and it doesn't give a time. So I'm guessing probably about an hour. How far are they going to rise? You know what, let's, on the safe side, let's do it halfway, and if they're short, then that's fine, it's whatever. Put the bread in, because it didn't actually give a time, I'm going to start off at 30 minutes. I feel like it shouldn't take very long because I've like halved it in 2 different bits, but we'll see. I'm not making the cherry nut bread, so I want 1/4 of a cup of butter. It's funny, this recipe is so simple. It just gives a list of ingredients and like a temperature, time, and temp, and that's it. It doesn't even say to beat it. Like, obviously you assume that you should mix it all up, but I don't think that highly of myself. Recipe calls for 1/3 cup of the cherry juice and then 3/4 cup of the chopped cherries. So we're gonna separate the juice first. Oh man! Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah! So I don't have a food processor, but I do have a emulsifier. So I guess we'll just be very quick with this in order to chop out these cherries, because I don't know how else I'm going to chop them. So that isn't quite doing what I hoped it would. If anything, it's just mashing these up. So I guess I'm going to have to do it by hand with a knife. Now the cherries are going to be in slightly bigger chunks than I would like, but that's what happens when you don't have a food processor. Now I'm not about to risk a finger for finely chopped cherries. Well, I just washed my hands because my hands were sticky, and the machino's stained my hands red. I bought 2 packs of 6 of this, and I don't think I needed to buy so many. the cherry nut bread is ready to go. The peanut butter cookies are done. The oatmeal cookies are done. And the cranberry bread is currently in the oven. What I'm going to do while I'm waiting for the oven is clean up this horror show I created. And then when I finally get the cranberry nut bread in the oven, because that's supposed to take about an hour, I can finally get in the shower. I'm like gasping for a shower at this point, but almost done. What's your thoughts on the cookies?
Literally like perfect. Exactly how they're supposed to be made.
Excellent. Yeah. I'm going to stop vlogging for a while because my phone is dying, and so all you're missing is me cleaning up, and then I'm going to jump in the shower once I put the cranberry bread into the oven. So not the cranberry, excuse me, the cherry nut bread. So you're not missing much. Hello. So it's a couple hours later. Everything is done. My kitchen is clean. It looks like a civilized person lives here now. I don't know who that bitch is, but they live here now. But let me actually flip the camera so you can actually see all the good work I did. Alrighty, so this is the cranberry bread. It came out pretty good. I followed the recipe exactly, but it looks like there's a lot more cranberries than there usually is. But it looks great. Other than that, it's perfect. And then over here, yeah, I'm actually cooking dinner right now, so ignore that. Here is the cranberry nut bread. It literally just came out a few minutes ago. I don't know why I risked touching this, knowing that it came out not that long ago, but I did. And this came out great too. You can see that it did rise a little bit on both loaves, like not only this, but this as well. This especially. So I'm really glad I thought to fill it halfway, because had it overflowed, I would have been really upset about that. I mean, I could have filled it a little bit more, obviously. Then I wouldn't have had enough for a second tin. So this works out. And here is the final product of the cookies. Here we are. This is the peanut butter ones, and this is the oatmeal chocolate raisin. As you can see, I've already separated them. This is to go in the freezer for us to eat at a later time. So we'll actually eat these at a more reasonable pace. As you can see, we've already started in them. But that's it. That was quite the adventure. I'm going to do the advent calendar as soon as I finish cooking. I don't want to leave this by itself for very long, especially since it's pretty much done. So give me a second. Alright, so I turned off the heat. So we'll open the next thing. Pop this open right here. Oh, we got Ron! That's exciting. I don't know how many characters we're going to get, but I hope we get more characters than like just regular house stuff. He's adorable. I love him. And I will protect him forever. Alright, for real, this is all I have for you guys. Let me know of a recipe that your family always makes every year, or if you guys or your family doesn't necessarily like bake or cook. What is something that you enjoy eating around this time of year? As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess it's ta-ta for now. Bye, guys.